Greetings, everybody. I'm Lobo, and okay, that bad intro. Let's try again. Greetings, everybody. I'm Lobo, and welcome to Luna. This is episode 112 of my Minecraft survival series, and I thought we would go ahead and start off this episode once again reviewing our villagers, seeing how they're doing this time coming out here to the farm district, so I can show you what's going on out here. Now, first of all, Rudyard, our beet farmer, is still over here being a champion of beets, providing me with all the beetroot I could ever need. Rudyard, you're my favorite. By far. Wheatley used to be in my good graces, but as you can see, he's not actually doing much farming. Like, he'll replant a piece of wheat here and there, like he'll harvest it and replant it, but he just kind of stands around most of the day, so I don't really know what to think about that. Senior Carrots, I noticed this walking through here. Senior Carrots has not replanted his field after the last harvest. And I don't know what's up with him, because he's been trampling crops too. I've had to re-till the soil over here in a couple places. So let's go ahead and see what is up with Senior Carrots. Hopefully he's okay. Oh, he's definitely not okay. Definitely not okay. He's done some weird stuff. And how did you guys even get in here, first of all? You shouldn't be here. You scared my villager into hiding in his own composter. Get out. Everybody out. That means you two. You are not supposed to be here either. All right. No, not everybody. Senior Carrot. Okay. That's what we're doing now, huh? We're just leaving our homes. Okay. Well, you know what? It'll be open for you when you come back. Hopefully you decide to come back. Now, obviously, there are some issues within our farm district that will eventually need to be addressed. They were not at all unexpected. Like, we knew going into the update that some stuff was going to change and that I would have to figure out. It's just that I haven't had the time to really sit down and kind of figure things out yet, kind of really look into the update. But I will eventually, hopefully. It's just that there are so many other things I want to get done. And speaking of stuff I want to get done, we're going to go ahead and start on something we probably shouldn't be starting on until we get some other stuff done, like, you know, our transportation hub and the quarantine district, or any number of unfinished projects around Luna. But we're going to go ahead and start getting the groundwork laid for this new project anyway. And this new project will be a joint venture between the guys at Wolfen's Laboratories and Luna. It should be beneficial for all parties involved, really. And that's going to be the Wolfen's Eclipse Outpost. Now, as I said, we probably shouldn't be starting with this project right now. We should be getting some other stuff done, but the main reason why we are going to start getting the groundwork laid for this project is because I had an idea for it and I really want to see it through. That's it. That's the only reason. So yeah, let me go ahead and grab some supplies and then I will meet you at the project site. Welcome to the future site of the Wolfen's Eclipse Outpost. Why? Just why? Okay, oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. So, welcome to the future site of the Wolfen's Eclipse Outpost, which was a village that was near a Pillager Outpost. Hello, Creeper. We're just gonna go this way. This was a village near a Pillager Outpost. Now, I don't know if we're gonna roll with the village idea, though. What I kind of want to do with this place is make it a remote research facility, a division of Wolfen's Laboratories. Now, as far as what Wolfen's Laboratory will be studying at this site, I do not know. Lore-wise, I don't know. Luna doesn't know. But Luna has been charged with defending this area against a dangerous threat that has come upon the researchers here, starting in this area right here. So I kind of want to mark out like the center of it and kind of trace that back to the village, so that way we can kind of center our research facility on this tower. And we'll talk more about, like, you know, all that, the specifics of all that a little bit later. Right now, I just want to try to get some stuff laid out safely. And speaking of safety, this might be a good time to invest in a shield. Now, I don't really use shields. I've never really used shields in this game, so this is something that I am going to have to get used to, and we'll see how we do with it. So far, it seems like it's a pretty good idea, right? So hopefully it doesn't block too much of the screen for you guys. I know that's like a little distracting. It's pretty big down there in the corner. But let's go ahead and make our way inside the tower. I've already gone in here and got chased out once. But let's see if we can make it through here with our shield this time. All right, here we go. Oh, come on. Let's do this. Yeah. Ah, yes. I like this thing. I do like this thing. All right, let's progress through the tower. This is as far as I've gotten so far. And we'll see what is up here on the upper floors. How did you even get down there? You need to go away. Okay. All right, and this is the top floor. All right, so we made it. Cool. And this is the only chest here, and judging from the loot, I can see why these guys are so angry. We'll just go ahead and take this for our villagers. And while the tower is momentarily ours, I'm going to hurry up and take some measurements and try to determine the range around this tower where pillagers can spawn. And I think this should just about do it. Now, my measurements, I think, might be pretty rough, but I think this is about what we need. So this is going to be a square area that kind of extends to the points of each of these lines right here. And it looks like all the stuff that comprises the outpost right over here, like these training dummies, everything else, it's within the range that I've kind of marked out. So I'm feeling fairly confident that I've marked out the right size area. Now, I mean, obviously fairly confident does not equal 100% certain. So we will be running some tests to make sure, but I think we got it. Now, I did have to run home real quick to grab some supplies. I am on my way back now, but yeah, this is just kind of a note to self. Might be a good idea while we're setting up the groundwork for this project to make travel this way a little bit quicker, because this takes a while. All right, I've taken a few more measurements now and determined that this is going to be the center of the research facility here at the Eclipse Outpost. This is going to be one perimeter wall, and the other perimeter wall at the back will be located over here inside these walls. Now, these defenses are going to be coming down eventually, but I'm going to leave them up for now to keep our villagers safe while we actually do some building out here. But yeah, stuff is going to get moved around. And this area is going to change a lot as we build out here. The entire aesthetic of it is going to change, and I'll kind of tell you more about the lore of this place, like the ideas I have in mind story-wise, as we actually do some building out here, which most likely won't be in this episode. Right now, we're just getting stuff prepared. And I would like to tell you about what we are actually going to be doing in this episode, but these zombies are making it really hard to think. So let's go ahead and try to solve this problem before we move forward and do anything else. You guys need to shush. Okay, well this explains it. Ow. There's a zombie spawner in here. That's the reason why. It's like just below the surface, it seems. Okay, well let's see what we got in here. Ooh, a golden apple. I will take that, thank you. Okay, that is so much better. All right, so what I want to do today, first of all, is get this area prepared to be built upon. And to do that, I need a nice blank canvas on which to work. So I think the first thing we're going to do is kind of flatten out this land, get rid of all the structures and everything like that, obviously, aside from this right here, which is protecting our villagers. So let's go ahead and call Watchdog on out here, put on a little bit of music, and get that taken care of. Welcome back, everybody. We've got most of the land flattened out over here. It's almost ready to be built upon. You know, I kind of left some markers where I need to do stuff still. Like I left the floor of the Pillager Outpost in here to kind of show myself where we need to build this thing that's going to be over here. If we go over here towards where our research facility will sit, you can actually see how close this zombie spawner is sitting to the surface. It's actually right in the path of something I was intending on building here. So we may have to either incorporate this or get rid of it at some point. Yeah, I don't know. Probably incorporate it because I don't like getting rid of spawners. I really don't. So yeah, we'll figure that out. Now, as you may have guessed, we did have to deal with pillagers during that time lapse, and we also may have started a raid. Now, admittedly, the way I dealt with that was a little lazy. No? Okay, listen, I don't want to have to hurt you. I would like for you to get in this hole. That way it's a win-win for both of us. You get to stay alive, I get to keep building, and we can just go on about our merry ways. So, sound good to you? Ow. Okay, you know, if you're not going to be agreeable, then I'm going to have to put a roof over you. Oh, yeah, see, I don't need you, though. I don't need you. See, that's where your mistake was. I need you to go away. That's what I need you to do right now, because I need to get back to work. But those guys are now taken care of. Our villagers are happy. They even have some of their work blocks over here now so they can keep themselves occupied. And yeah, I mean, we are down another shovel. So we'll have to kind of, you know, figure out our mending situation sometime fairly soon. And I did have to make a new shield as well because, wow, this guy's in their crossbows. But yeah, moving on. We do have some other stuff to do to get this area prepared for when we start building. We're not done yet. Just because the land's flat does not mean we are done preparing this area. One thing we definitely need to do is light up some of the caves beneath the ground here. So I think we're going to probably start off over here since this is a fairly large cave, it looked like. And you see I got some torches. Ow. You can see I've got some torches around here, but it's definitely not safe yet because I didn't go far down at all. You know, I kind of stayed close to the surface and just marked out the areas. So I think what we're going to do for the next little bit is go ahead and get some lighting down here. And there's quite a few caves we need to explore. And if this one is any indication of what we're up against with the rest of them, there's quite a few branching paths, which means that we are likely going to be underground for quite a while. And that means it would probably be a good idea for me to go ahead and start collecting some of this coal that we come across. That way we can bring it back above ground, grab some wood, and, you know, fortune this stuff up and make some torches. Because I think we're probably going to be going through a lot of them. Now, lighting stuff up is going to be my main goal here. But resource collection, like, that's kind of taking a backseat. Like, on the way back up, if we come back across this iron, you know, we'll collect it. Because, you know, to come back up, basically, I'm going to be following these torches. You know, right now I'm putting torches more on the left side. That means to get back up, I just follow them on the right. So when we come back across this stuff, on the way back up, then at that point, I'll probably collect it. But right now, I just really want to stop mobs from spawning down here in these caves. And it seems like, you know, just from the sounds and stuff like that, it seems like there's a lot of mobs spawning in these caves. Just like this. Hi there. I was just talking about you and your little friend here. What a coincidence. And here we have another spawner. It looks like a zombie spawner from the sounds of it. So yeah, we found a second zombie spawner in this area, which is not too far down from the one that we found a little while ago, in fact. So let's go ahead and see what's in these chests. Ooh, an enchanted apple. I like those. Have some bread. Ooh. Okay, so I know there's areas I'm going to be missing because these paths branch off so much. We're coming back up to the surface now. Like, they go down and up, they go left, they go right, they go all over the place. And there are areas like this where I'm gonna have to come back and explore. I'm gonna have to try to remember they're there to come back and explore them because, yeah, I have to pick a path, right? Let's go ahead and make our way over this way just so we can get this surface area kind of lit up. Hey, guys! Where's your guy? Where's the dude at? And why are you even over here? This is even part of the village. Leads. So, you guys are here on your own then, I guess. You know what? We can't just leave these guys here. We're gonna have to take them back over to the village. Hey, be careful. Be careful. All right, we're going on a little detour. I will say this is not something I expected to be doing during this little outing, but I'll take it. I mean, do I get to keep these guys or do they despawn? I don't know how that works exactly. But yeah, they're gonna hang out. Hi. They're gonna hang out in here for now. I mean, assuming that they're just like any other passive mob, any other llama, you know, they'll hang out, you know, they'll just have cool clothes, which is pretty awesome. You can put clothes. I don't have any llamas. That's what I need. I need some llamas. Well, I got some llamas now. Getting so distracted by llamas, I'm not really paying attention to what I'm doing here. I will say that the shield is definitely winning me over. Ow. It's winning me over when I remember to use it properly. I feel like I'm taking a lot less arrows to the face now, which is always nice, you know? You want to take as few arrows to the face as possible. I'm just hoping it doesn't take up too much real estate on this screen, you know? Oh, you've got some new threads. I like that. Well, some new old threads, but still, I like them. That's nice. Yeah, we're just going to continue working our way down through these caves, which just never really seem to end. Well, I guess that one ended. But yeah, there's many more paths, many more branches that we still need to go down. Oh, look, it's a ravine. That's lovely. Just when I thought that we might be getting towards the end of this. No, there's actually a ravine that we're gonna have to go light up as well. And it is pretty essential that we do get these underground areas lit to do what we want to end up doing here. It's just kind of, oh no. Is that what I think it is? I think that might be exactly what I think it is. Not only is there a ravine, but there is an abandoned mineshaft as well. And that, of course, means that we are going to have to be dealing with these guys as well, so... I can't reach them. Alright, this is probably going to be a bad idea. Oh, yep, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Okay. Nope, now I'm poisoned. Now, I got bit by the spider, and now I'm poisoned. Alright, I can't get re-poisoned, right? Just deal with this? Yeah. Oh man. Not a fan of these guys at all. Oh, hi there. No! Oh, no! Hi, bye. So, from the looks of things, this abandoned mineshaft just seems to be weaving in and out of this ravine, which is actually a good thing, because that keeps us more localized to this one area, not so spread out. So hopefully, we'll be able to get this area all taken care of fairly soon. But there is a chance that that is just wishful thinking on my part. That scared me so much. There's more mineshaft, awesome. It never ends. It just never ends. Oh man. This place it goes on forever. Alright, so we finally made it down to the bottom of the ravine, but unfortunately, it does not end here. There's still caves beneath the ravine, there's caves off to the sides of the ravine that we're gonna have to take care of, and I'm really hoping that this is gonna be worth it. So at this point, it's seeming like the mobs are becoming much more concentrated, and hopefully that means they're running out of other places to spawn. Yeah. Go! That's what you get. That's what you get. Yeah, I'm thinking we're kind of painting these guys into a corner here. Hopefully, anyway. Otherwise, we're just getting into a really bad area. Alright, so at this point, I think we're going to go ahead and make lighting this area up our only priority. I was thinking about collecting the resources on the way back, but yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Iron and stuff like that, we don't really have a dire need for any more iron than we have right now. So yeah, I think we're going to hold off on that and just worry about getting this area lit up so that way we can move forward with what we actually need to do. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy caving. I enjoy, like, you know, coming down here and fighting the mobs and stuff like that, but oh man, there's only so much a guy can take. And here I was, thinking we were done with the abandoned mine shafts. Oh no, not you guys again. Daylight! Sweet daylight. Alright, I think we're done. I backtracked through there. I think we've got all the branches and stuff done on this side. There is, however, one cave over there, but yeah. So hopefully this doesn't take too long. I'm gonna go ahead and try to knock out this side over here, but I think that should just about cover all the accessible caves that I've seen so far. Hopefully this doesn't go down too far, but we shall see. Kitty cat, what are you doing down here? You can't be down here. This is a dangerous place. Just saved your life. You should be grateful. Oh, okay, that's the end of it. Well, you know what? You can just make your way back up this way. The entrance is really easy to find. It's a straight shot, and I will leave the door open for you. Ow. Okay. And with that taken care of, there is one last thing I want to do before we wrap up this episode. Now we have our big blank canvas on which we can start building, but we need to actually bring some supplies over here through the nether to actually get some stuff built, right? And the thing is, the supply route we've established through the nether, it's a little slow, so I was thinking we could speed that up a little bit, and I happened to notice that there's an ice biome right over this way. Which is, now that I think of it, kind of an odd place for an ice biome to be, you know? Like right on the edge of a desert, savanna, like jungle area. You gotta wonder what the temperature is actually like here. So took down one of these bergs, and I think that should be enough to get done what we need to get done. So let's quickly transition from a cold area to a warm area, and then into a very hot area. And then it's just a matter of carving out this disgusting netherrack floor, replacing it with our ice, and then we should be in business. Actually, now that I'm looking at this, we're going to be standing on half slabs that are sitting on top of this level, which means the ice has to actually sit one level lower. And that's going to make things a little bit more difficult, because I noticed a little bit further up, our floor is not actually going to be a floor, it's going to be more of a plummet. So yeah, this is going to be a little perilous right here. I'm really hoping that no gas spawn, because otherwise I am going to be in a very, 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 very bad place. Did I ever tell you guys how much I dislike the nether? Because it's a lot. I'm sure I've mentioned it before. Okay, all that worrying for nothing. Now it's time to go ahead and get our ice in here. Now, I'm not sure that this ice is actually going to help speed up our transportation here without our actual hallways in place, because it's 3 high. Which means I'm not sure we get the little boost that we get from having like a short area to jump in, you know? I mean, this seems to go at a decent speed, but is it any faster than this, just jumping on the netherrack? I don't know. If it is, it's only slightly faster. But we're going to need this ice in here anyway for when we do get our hallway built to speed this place up, so might as well go ahead and get it in now. That's what we set out to do, right? And this, I think, should just about do it. Yes, there we go. So we have our ice in on our hallway now. I'm not sure that this actually speeds it up any for us quite yet, but it will eventually, and it does look a little bit nicer, right? But yeah, I think that's probably going to be all the time that we have for today. So if you guys have enjoyed today's episode, please feel free to hit that little thumbs up button, because that would mean a whole lot to me. And if you want to see more, please remember to subscribe. And as always, I just want to thank you guys for hanging out today. I deeply appreciate it. And until next time, I am Lobo, and I will see you guys later.